With the arrival of another spring, teams gather to gear up for a brand new season.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs.
Play ball. You're out.
In is Christian Yelich. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 4 for 13. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1.
2-2-2.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for one. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. So in now for Chicago, Darren James, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman.
Hey, come on now. What's that right here?
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Line towards center field. Beal patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Hey, here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to...
Ready to take his hacks again, Darren James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Let's go right here.
Hard ground ball to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. James stands at first with 1 out.
Get your pitch up there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He went down on strikes last time up.
Michael Conforto.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And the runner back.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Left for the Cubs. So stepping in, Darren James. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now a move over to first. Back in standing.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. McKenzie ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Standing in, Michael Conforto. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Michael Conforto is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen. If you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ian Happ goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
Ball.
The 0-2 home. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 in the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Orlando Arcia.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Well, grounded to short. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Hey, we got no one.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sherman.
Hey, get him yourself. Strike him out right now.
Ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1. And that didn't work out too well, as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Michael Joyal is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the...
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
8-1 is the... Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense.
Play ball.
Into the box, Darren James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Darren James.
Hey, one time, right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Attaboy.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo shot here to left as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Into the box now, Darren James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. McKenzie aboard here at first with nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Standing in, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shaw is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jason Hayward will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
7-4 the final. In now, Darren James, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for the Cubs. The second baseman, Darren.
Hey, let her rip one time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
First pitch, 105.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Play ball.
Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Mercer over at second. Duffy at first, 1 gone. ground ball sent back up the middle. And a glove flip for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Now to the plate, Darren James, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses inside 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Let's go now.
Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
You got it.
Into
Nice
center
job.
field, line drive, base hit.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
The 2-1 home. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Contreras is on his way home.
Right here.
He will score, and they lead now by 4.
Hey, guys,
Good
I like
job.
the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Francisco Lindor.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Billy Mercer. He drew a walk his first time up.
Billy Mercer.
Fastball right back to the mound. Oh, but it's thrown away at second.
No runner.
And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Now batting.
At the plate, Matt Duffy, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in, Jock Peterson.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front, 4-2. At the plate, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Maeda typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. That'll bring in the versatile Pat
The
Valaika.
batter, number 10, second baseman, Pat Valaika.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out. The next Cub up, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A step on the bag for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Good pitch on the ground ball there. And in
So a runner at first now with one away. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. One there. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Here's Jock Peterson now. Last time through was a base hit.
Jock Peterson.
On the ground towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. One left for LA. Still down by a count of 4-2. Michael Joyal will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab.
anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not
Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Popped him up. James is there for it. And that's the third out. Run on one hit. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Peralta will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second. Striding in once again, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Lamb will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a soft liner on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Into the box now, Brandon Belt. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get complete. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Ready for another shot now, Darren James.
Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Kent stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Hit in the air down the right field line. Irby is after it, and a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Around second, he's on his way to third.
Right there, right here.
And he is in there.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to Belt, they get two, and that'll end the inning.
Here we go
so
now.
digging in now, Carson Kelly.
Batting.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Kelly.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for one, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now. Fuzzy Mikulich will look to provide a little two-out thunder off.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-2 the final today. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jose Quintana gets the W on the mound. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. They laid things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Delino.
He's away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And that's the first out.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Digging in now, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, square one up. One time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Play ball.
Here's Rougned Odor now.
Leading off for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Rougned Odor.
This is flared out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Play ball.
So two are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So settling in now, Darren James.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Darren James.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
First pitch on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Conforto, the runner at second with one away. Walsh typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up
Up next for the Rangers, Michael Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Michael Sanchez.
Hit out towards second. James comes up with it in time to first, and there are two away. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last. He hit that ball on the screws.
Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. So striding in, Darren James. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
First pitch coming, here it is. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. There's one. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. Jason Hayward will be called upon here to hit with the...
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find...
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Matt Chapman.
It's on the ground out to second. James scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom of inning number one. It's the A's 1 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Blackburn isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
And he chased it in the dirt. Fegley corrals it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Francisco Lindor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, come on, big dog, get the pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Runs up and gets this one down. Bends down and he barehands it. Just late. He's safe. Unable to get it out after the great stop, and now the bases are loaded.
Batting fourth.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Michael Conforto. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Conforto is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Hit
right here
hard
on
to
the back,
right
on the back.
side. He's right there. One there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go. Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Lindor.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sean Manaea. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one.
Hey, we got no outs.
And on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
Profar.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Ready now, Darren James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Contreras at second.
Right,
McKenzie is over at first with 1 away. Left side, but well foul.
All right, 1 time right here.
Here's another 0-2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive.
Let's go, find the ball. Halfway
Pinder
here.
Moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, Matt Chapman. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Chapman.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Oakland.
Here we go, guys.
The first baseman, Francisco Castro.
Ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Chicago Cubs and digging in the switch hitter, Darren James, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. And that misses for ball one.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Play ball.
Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
The 1-1. Line drive to center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on.
Hey, come on now, one time.
Coming to the plate now, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
Boy, good job.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Lindor.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it, and that retires the side. Striding into the box, Derek Irby. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Derek Irby.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Under to third, this could be 2. To second for 1. To Aguilar for the double play. Billy Laird will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Diamondbacks took the lead in the second inning. And
Table.
At the plate, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Darren James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, no preferential.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
James.
From the belt, the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Popped up. Shaw is there, and he's got it for the first out. Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Orlando.
Now the 1-1 pitch. That's hit on the ground towards second. James takes it in, and there's out number 2. It's fair to say that early on at least. Digging in once again, Darren James. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
James.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Hit down the third baseline. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. It's fair to say that early on at least, trying to pick things up where he left off, Devin Travis. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a week so far in one game. His last at bat is second.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Strike for
Now batting, the center fielder.
Kane runs.
Sucre.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's 1 away. Jason Hayward will get the call to pinch.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in.